So today we are going to I let it run for a bit because we are going to allow the river. Well, actually we're going to destroy the river at the beginning at least. And see if I can fully stop the river. I might be able to do that. And because that's the first thing I wanna do, yeah, but since we need this to be very straight here. Oh, come on. Right, how about if we go from further? Yeah, that's how we're gonna do it. Okay, and now here we're gonna want to have 3 pumps on one side. And I'm thinking 3 pumps on the other side. Okay, 1 second, let's see here. This is still running, so it's okay. Let it run like so. Do not need these old pipes over here. Let's just keep our water running though while we do this. Because I forgot to continue with the... I should continue with the... wall over here so we don't flood ourselves every time. Okay. We'll actually want to close off the entire river and just have a little small little small canal over here that will actually keep this running. Now, because I wanna do this, I need water over here all the time. We might have to do this a few times, because whenever you do, in order to place what's that? This thing, the quay, right? You always need to have a shoreline. Okay, that seems good enough. Now, because of that, we are gonna open this a bit more, so water can actually flow through here. Which will hurt us a bit, but it's necessary right now. So we can create the two parallel lines. We're gonna try to make it as close as possible to one another. Okay, and let's see if we can do this. It's almost straight, but not really. Actually, that's pretty straight. Now let's see if they're far apart. If they're far apart enough. Okay. Now then, this tree can disappear. Can destroy the pipes here as well. There we go. Now this is not gonna be really pretty. But let's see at least if the distance here, so the problem with this thing is the distance here sometimes is too short. Distance too short. Because the other thing we can fix, but the distance being too short we cannot fix that. So we need to move this further along and it needs to be a bit further apart. Till we get rid of that error. Well, that error, that limitation that says distance is too short. Damn it, that's too short, really? Doesn't seem very right. Okay. Distance is not a problem anymore. So that should be okay. We're gonna... Actually, I need to remove that just a bit. And go there. So I will want to go, I guess, like this. This would be enough. Actually, I think even this would be enough. Now let's just see if we can make it happen. I mean, the valid shape is pretty clear why that's there, but now we should be able to place it right, and this needs to be deleted though as well. that looks great. Now let's see if might have made it a bit too small, because we need to fit 3 on each side. There's no way I'm gonna fit the 3rd one. Yeah, okay. This is gonna take a bit of time to do, but it's okay. So let's see, it needs to be a bit bigger than that one with 1. With at least 1. Fair, now let's see if this works. This might work, but I mean, I guess it's gonna be, if it doesn't work, we're gonna have to tweak it one more time, which is decent. It has a chance, and it did work. Okay. Now let's see if it's enough. On this other side as well. It is great. That's actually great. I'm doing 6 because I don't think we're gonna need more than 6. Let's see if that's good enough, or if I still need one more. Might still need one more. No, we don't. It flows. It's okay. It flows inside. It looks a bit weird, but it does flow in a decent direction. Okay then. So this side is almost done. Let's clear it up a bit there. Right. Okay. Now we need to do the same thing on that other side. Over here. But of course with the water pumps. So to do that, we're gonna start again with a semi. Well, actually here I could do the full circle, couldn't I? Let me just see if that's... Yeah, that looks good enough. Over there. Right here we don't need to be as careful, cause I could do this to have enough space. letting the river run. The other part was very important to go smoothly, in the sense that you need water inside in order to be able to create that dam looking thingy. Now let's see if we can do the same thing with water over here, with the water pumps over here. Actually, I should just start with one side every time, because that's the easier way to do it. So let's do that. Okay, so that's only up to there. Right, let's see, 3 palms here. Okay, so it definitely needs to be a bit bigger. I'm actually not sure why I didn't start from further away. Because first off we need the sides for sure. Okay, so that side should be okay. And this other one. Now I just gotta see again up until approximately where does it say distance is too short. It doesn't seem to have that message yet. So let's go further in. Yeah, even if not, I feel like that's gonna be enough. Right. Distance too short. Okay. Yeah, that should be enough, I feel. And now let's have the exact. About that, yeah. That's actually gonna be quite enough. Somehow this is... Well, I mean, yeah, we kind of clipped that one. Can probably do the same thing over here with this one. So let's try that a few times. Distance too short, we need the one in inner. Right, okay. That should be good enough. Now we should close up this one. Right, this looks way better than the one on the other side. There's a height difference there from quite, yes, quite some height difference. But it's okay, I think that's gonna line up later on. Yeah, okay, so now I could pause. We're just gonna move these guys up here as well. And of course connect all of it to the network. Don't have enough water. Okay, we do. Right, let's remove these pipes now, cause it's way easier to do that now than after we take the river out. Now we're gonna cause a major flood for a bit of time. Yeah, that's the mini level difference, but it's okay, that won't affect our buildings. We are gonna flood though, because all this water is gonna come up. I'm just hoping it's not gonna go out on this. Will the... doesn't look good already. Can I place another one on top? Seems like I can. No, I cannot. Right. Well, it's gonna flood a bit. Let's... Might not be a bit, actually. But it's okay, we've got enough cash. I mean, I really thought this would have cost me a few millions, but seems like it didn't. We're just flooding everything though. This seems a bit bigger though, but it's okay. I mean, we are getting a lot of land. By closing up the river. Might have been able to go down one level more, I think. The only problem would have been, I'm not sure we would have been able to create, we wouldn't be able to create the underground highway as well as we did in this mode. So, gonna consider that a win. No longer require flood walls. Oh, this deviates a lot actually. Okay, we can't do that then. We can actually now create the perfect grid, I would say. But let's just fix here a bit. Okay, so apparently this is not, yeah, I mean we can see this is definitely not a line. We didn't align it perfectly on that other side, but now we definitely need to align it perfectly. So let's see then. We're gonna start further away so we can incrementally like that. So it's too much. How about here? Okay, that seems good enough. Now what I do need to find out if this is completely perpendicular on the entire stretch. Seems pretty good. Seems pretty good. If I do this now, yeah, we can definitely see there is a discrepancy there between those angles. So that means we clearly messed up the grid on that other side, which means we're gonna remake that part as well. Okay, not a problem. Let's just see if we go at least half of the way. If we can keep right, that's more like a road issue there than anything else. Yeah, it's definitely gonna be a road issue on that side. Or maybe just a not necessarily road, maybe it's just a terrain difference, which we are gonna fix. But we have to do the same thing over here to determine the height needed. The distance needed actually. 3. Now why is that 3 though? I feel like that 3 is gonna turn into a 4. Let's see if I'm right or not. Yeah, that turns into a 4. That means we definitely have some issues with the terrain up here, so let's fix that. So we definitely need to fix that somehow. And the only way I can think of is bringing that at a nicer inclination, I think. Though that might not be the case. But we're gonna try a few times. Yeah, it's definitely something related to the inclination. Okay, so what I could do, right, I could create the very steep one. Maybe that one will work better than the one we tried before. Okay, then maybe add a bit more land, if we can. I said add. Can't go anywhere outside. Sadly. How about if I'm gonna try and do something like this? Would this work after I remove? I feel like it did work a bit, didn't it? Not 100% sure. Yeah, I don't know. That is closer, right? Let me do something like that, because I cannot figure out if that is helping or not. What could I do? It definitely, we can see that it definitely spread a bit outside its natural area. So that's why I feel like it did help. I'm just curious if I can actually mold the terrain with this in mind. Just a little bit. Yeah, this is definitely not gonna help. Definitely not, okay. It doesn't run outside at all. We might not be able to do that last part over there. Well, okay then. What do I need? This and the larger brush. Yeah, so either I go out a bit more or I'm just gonna accept the loss over there, and I'm thinking I'm just gonna accept that loss. For now. Just so we can continue. Okay. So this goes as far. Now we need to do the same thing over here. And then we're gonna need to start deleting a part of the city. A small part, but still. Oh, what the hell? Ah, yeah, okay. I thought we left some on. This terrain. Okay, now let's see. The same thing again. Play with the markers. So that's definitely gonna be a 4 out there. Just under this one, let's place it like this though. Just under this one, because I do want to go one lower, see what that works as well. Okay, we're gonna use that then. Now let's see if it works on this side. Yeah, it definitely wasn't going to work on this other side. Now can I do something about that over here? Actually, what I could do is check the amount of roads we can place. That could give us an idea. Okay, let's do that as well. Alright. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Seven, 8. This is 8. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, the 8th. Let's have a double one over here. Now I would actually want to start from this side. Because in the middle there we're gonna have a few. We're definitely gonna have a few empty slots. We just want to see how many exactly. If we can skim from one side or not, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And a 7th. Then I can do the double one. Right, and now we can go one by one. Actually, we should go 3 by 3. 1, 2, and 3. Okay. Oh, we definitely can scheme. And I feel like we can scheme at least one square on each side. Or should I leave? Is there anything I require? Let's check, we can check. There is anything that requires so much space. Feel like there isn't. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, yeah. Okay. Are we gonna check that? These are the Well, besides this, but we're definitely not gonna build something like that. Yeah, actually we cannot scheme. This is gonna be... We can't even go both sides. Oh, we might even have something that doesn't... where is it? This thing. Yeah, this thing doesn't enter. Well, it's okay. We don't have to have... I mean, we'll definitely not... It's not gonna be possible, but we cannot scheme. This is exactly what we need. Okay. This side of the story is done. Now then, in that case, can I do anything here to help? I feel like I won't be able to, because I'm outside city limits. Yeah, nothing is happening, so I feel like that's a definitive. Maybe if I'm just curious. I don't think I do have enough money, so let's see. Gonna go way up. I'm curious if that will exit the map's boundary. In any way. Probably won't. But it's worth a shot. Now it's a straight line down there, nothing I can do about it. Okay. Well done, question answered. We cannot go lower and we cannot fix that mini problem over there. But that's okay. That is quite okay. This is also like at the limit there. But we're very good on testing the limits here. Alright. I'm gonna need the first two roads, which I am going to have to. Okay, seems like this should be the case. So we can keep that 90-degree angle, which is capped. Okay. We also should upgrade these roads, but I'm gonna upgrade them right after. 4x4, there we go, right. So that's a 3 right there. Hopefully it's gonna turn into a 4, because if not, we're gonna have an issue. Okay, so now we are getting to the part where I'm gonna skim a bit of the city. Just a little bit. Let's move the power plants, so we don't have to skim everything out from here. So let's see if this works. That says it's 3. Yeah, we definitely would go with a4. It's 4 over here, that's so weird. Let's see, it might be enough. If it is good for us, if it's not, well then that's gonna be it. Now we're gonna delete this part. We're gonna have to delete this part as well, so that's okay. Let's dezone. I should dezone this as well. And I'm hoping that's gonna be enough. Now let's see if this is enough for keeping 4. Okay, we have more luck on this other side. Everything stayed at 4 squares, which is great. And now for the last one, it should be, yeah, we have to delete just a bit of it. Don't want to delete too much because we do want to maintain the profit going, though we do have enough. We actually have enough money, so it's not that important. We've got way too much money. I thought the landscaping was gonna be way more expensive than it actually was. Now let's just see if these two, it's very important that these two align perfectly. They did. The only problem is they're on 3, which is problematic. But what can you do? You can't do that much, really. Better have the 4 thingy. Because we already checked the middle, and we definitely need the middle as large as it is over there for those special buildings. Okay, well, I guess one side is done. I should now update the current roads into the roads we're gonna use. Okay, but before I'm gonna do that, because now we have to do this on all the roads. Right, we're gonna do that, but I'm gonna go for a short smoke. And then we can do that. 2 minutes. Let's first upgrade all the roads, because from now on we're gonna go with the roads we're gonna use. And like this we're gonna have the easiest time seeing the roads we've upgraded. And which we didn't. Okay, what the hell happened here? That's not good. We're gonna see in a minute how to fix that. It's probably when we connected. The other side. Okay, everything at level 1 seems to be upgraded. Let's upgrade level 2 as well. Okay, so we had an issue over here. Let's see if we can fix this. Hopefully it's gonna need only... No, that still is gonna happen. If that's gonna happen, we at least gonna have that on the middle, which is here. Needs to happen somewhere around here. Okay. We can force that for sure. Go up till there. Go up till there. Force it on here. Right. Should have went a bit more. Like that. And now it's forced in the middle. That's okay. Because in the middle we're gonna place large buildings, so it's better. Did I not use? Of course I didn't use the right road. Okay. Yes, okay, we're pretty good on that. Do not need this anymore. I'm gonna remove this as well. We're not gonna go into the second. Problem is this is gonna reproduce for each and every line. Problematic. So that means we have to be careful now. Well, we have to be careful. We have to think about this for a bit. See how we can do this so it doesn't affect us that much. If the city is gonna be placed like this, it doesn't really matter. We can leave this side as the fully gridded one, but we then need these to be in larger increments, and Let's see how many of those we are gonna have. So in order to do that, I am going to remove a bit of road from here. Let's see. That's gonna be 1, 2, 3, and 4. So 1, 2, and 1, 2 will have a run. Because this means 4 more squares, right? 4 squares. So we either do only 2 or we do 5. I feel like we should do 5. We're gonna do 5 for the start. Like this. Now this may be a bit too much. We're gonna see. 2 of these lines. Right, we need to remove this side as well. Still have a lot of cash, so let's remove this side a bit. Yeah. This is gonna hurt a bit, but as long as it's not negative, we are good. What's that, a park? Right, okay. We can delete the parks for now. Okay, so those were 4. Gonna do the same thing from this other side. So this is gonna be 1, 2, 3, and then a 4th. And then we can go with the double lane. Like that. Okay. Now we have to count how many lanes we got over here. One, 2, 3, and 4. Right, so definitely 3 would be better. The problem is if we do it with 3 lanes, we're gonna have a few issues. Well, we don't need only these 4 squares like that. Let's see how many more lanes we got over here then. Make these larger so we can actually see. Right, so all I could do is just place another. This will still leave us with one. So is that worth it then? What could I do? I could place two more main lines like this. That's what I could do, though I don't know if that's a good idea. So we can place two more larger roads. Then the middle would look so weird. But it's not gonna be used space either way, so there's gonna be free space, right, if we don't. I don't know, it might help actually with the... Let's see, for now we're just gonna go with a normal road. And we're gonna see when we want to fix the traffic. Does lead a lot. Well, I don't know, let's leave it like this, cause who knows, we might need more road for the... Basically, I'm gonna have this middle section as well to use for special buildings, because basically this would be very symmetric areas, right? I'm not sure if the roads are gonna be enough, so the only thing is here we might need to get that one time to the right, this one time to the left, and then the same with the middle. That would be a more let's say well placed area for the routes. I do think that this will allow me to, this will allow perfect buildings, right, high wealth buildings being constructed. And that's why I'm trying to keep it like this. Have it on this other side. Right, like that. Let's go down this side. We should do the same thing over here. That works well there. Let's see what works well on this other side. Oh, the problem is I can't really see that, since I don't have the lanes. I would actually go with these lanes up first. Should I though? No. No, not really. We can go with these. My on the right road? Of course I'm not. So these need to run up until the end of the time. But if I place it here, it will it intrude? Well, it might. We can let's add this road and then we can clearly paste it on that other side with no issues. There we go. Yeah, actually this won't be needed. That will definitely be needed, but this won't. Okay, what else? These two intersections right here, that's such a bad idea actually. Let's try and do something else over here. Something like that. I should do the same thing over here, because multiple intersections will just be way more problematic than it's gonna be worth. Yeah, this is the best way it can go. Actually, why do I need those? 1 second. Right. Place a lot of stuff along the middle, but I'm gonna place them actually along the middle. Let's leave the intersections for now, and we're gonna check multiple intersections. That's bad because it's gonna clog up everything, and it's gonna get pretty clogged up either way. So right, and a double road on the middle here. Be at 180, right, and it needs to go up till there. Okay, now we should go, I feel like we should go to the middle of the map, and then we can start creating the city up to the middle, because this will need to be deleted as well afterwards. So we should go up until the middle with simply connecting all these lines. Well, actually the middle will be connected differently, but up until here though. Well, I managed to do that. Let's hope it didn't. It didn't. Great. Sometimes it can mess up the road. Okay. Okay, that seems nice enough. So I'm thinking on all the sides we're gonna have offices, and on the center we're gonna have residential. That's what I'm thinking. Also, if we're here, let's... We should do the interstate bit. I will want the interstate to unload on these larger roads actually. And this means I'm gonna go with the interstates like this. I feel like it's gonna be the best way to do this thing. Also, I'm not sure exactly how far down I should go. I feel like I should go as low as possible because I will want to go with metro as well, and metro I feel like I could go only one level, not 2 levels underground. If I go with this as low as possible, should be good. Actually, let's not do it like that. Let's see if we can do, yes, something like that, cause what do I want? Do I want things to enter as well? I want 2 exits, 1 in each side of the town, and 2 entrances right exactly at the same part. So yeah, I feel like if I go straight, I don't know if this is a good thing though. And also, can I do this? No, I can't. Okay. Well, that we're gonna go then right besides it. Also, is that a good idea? Goes up, goes in from that other side, right besides it, but from the exterior, like so. There we go. Actually, I'm not gonna do it like so in that case. We're gonna go as straight as possible. I just need the slope to be correct. Oh, what happened there? Oh, it went from above. Okay then. We don't want you from above, we want you from below. There we go. Like that in one way, so then could go with this. Well, actually I could go with this up until the other side, because it's gonna be completely equivalent. What's the word? Symmetric. It's gonna be symmetric. Equivalent. I feel like that's gonna be enough, and we should do the same thing from this other side. I'm not gonna do it right now though, till we start the other side of the city, but we should do the same thing over here. Then can I close this? Yeah, okay. About up to here. Bit too close. There we go. Is it though? One square. One square, great. Okay. Is this the lowest level though? Yep, it is. Okay. Go straight as well. Now this needs to get at the lowest level and as right like that. Since we need the other side, we're gonna go like that. Okay, and it's what? We need to upgrade the road like that. I'm gonna delete that road. Yeah, let's delete the road above, because I cannot seem to select only this road. No. So we've got the correct, well, almost the correct. This needs to go like that. That needs to, there we go. Okay. And we need the exits, of course, as well. I will go. Right, upgrade this as well. There we go. Okay, now we're gonna start only 2 exits here, right? Or in the middle. I feel like in the middle would be better, right? Though if I start it from here, they might exit in both of the directions. That's what I'm hoping, at least. So even if I come from here, a few should exit here and a few should exit there. Not all of them, though they might actually, even if it's in the middle. We're gonna test the middle because it's easier because of this thing here. Though, is it? I can do an exit like this, which is fairly easy. The entrance is a bit... Oh, and the entrance can be from here as well. Though the entrance should be from the middle, I feel like. The entrance should be from the middle, but that will fuck up 2 of my perfect squares, which is not nice. Well, squares, rectangular, let's call them rectangular. rectangles, but yeah. So basically, that's the problem, because I want them both on one side. I really want them both on one side. Holy shit. Okay, we're gonna do that in a different manner, because we can place underground different stuff. But here we want the shortest type of I don't know which one is gonna be. I think this one is gonna be the... Why does it require so much? I'm curious on that. Feels like it requires too much space to go down. Because it's a... That doesn't feel right to me, but we're gonna check that. From inside I feel like I should be able to go like this. But apparently I can't. Okay, so go like that. Then we need to go as low as possible, and there, that would be good enough. It's actually not that bad, we just need to... Okay, so we've got one entrance over here. And I need... Actually, we are gonna have to destroy a few of the squares in that case. It's just not gonna be good enough if we don't. One enters through here, it should exit from this other side. We need a bit of space between them, because otherwise it's gonna be way too... Problem is we're gonna destroy about 8 squares. Or I could place them in the middle here. Could destroy these middle squares and leave the perfect ones alone. Could do that as well. I could destroy the middle squares like in 2 over here. That will definitely cause a lot more pile-ups than I'm willing to consider. Just that the middle ones would have been better traffic-wise, and also we cannot see the traffic problems underground. That's an issue. Maybe there's a mod for that, but I'm not using any mods. So we've got an entrance, we need an exit. So from here to here. And I would go... Well, this would be the middle again. The only way we can do it to... to not destroy all the squares entirely. There you go. That would be it too. We're gonna have 2 more there, 2 here, 2 here. We might not need this many though. I feel like we should be able to get away with 1 entrance and 1 exit as well. Like that would be the better choice. But for now, this is not, I mean, I don't know if I'm even, why am I even advertising this much, because we definitely are going to rebuild this at least 1 more time after this one. If we unlock the monuments, right? If we can unlock the monuments. Okay, so 1 is done. We should do the other one, because then we just have to link with the other side and we can remove the other exits entirely. So let's do the same thing on this other side. We need, now the exit should go from here into there, but we can go from this side, right? So from here, not upgrade. I'm gonna do it as symmetric as possible, because I don't think I will touch the grid so much. We're just gonna have a bit of fun with it. So what do I want? I want from up here, right? This is what I do want, and I want you to go down. Like that. And then go into that one, like that will be the exit. Then we need a entrance. An entrance over here. Actually, I would like the entrance over here. I would like the entrance over here. This would be a better spot for the entrance. A way better spot for the entrance. Yeah, and we can do it, right? Because it's gonna be symmetric to this side. Okay, so here is where we're gonna place the entrance. And the middle like this. Right, we just need to change it answers. There we go. An entrance, an exit. 1 second, this is a, what did I do? This is an exit. This is an exit as well. God damn. This is an entrance, goes from down here. I should start from, okay. I should have just reversed the sense, don't I? This goes from, yeah, that's all I should have done, but I didn't. Okay, no problem. There we go. Need the entrance. I mean, literally, that was perfect. Why the hell did I... What did I do there? It's an entrance. That's an exit. This is an entrance. What? Where was my brain? That was already good. Okay. Okay, entrance, exit. Exit, entrance, so entrance, exit. Good. Good. Okay, now I would like to finish this other sides as well. How are we gonna do that? Let's see, for now I'm just gonna stop. That, yeah, okay. Because I'm gonna keep those entrances as well. Even though not necessary, I am gonna keep them for now. Just so we don't have to reconnect some other roads as well. It goes down up till there, and then it can go. That, hopefully this is gonna be half. It's definitely not gonna be half. Let's go with this a bit more. Let's see. It does seem like a half though. Maybe just a bit more. Like that. Right. Then it can do this. Exactly. Here I do need that once, so that's connected. There we go. Okay. This needs to go there, but I do need, again, just a little bit more front one block, like that. Now I don't know, that might cause some issues, but it should be good enough. So one there, I feel like one should be, because either way I have, right. The problem here was I didn't go as low as possible from the beginning, which I might regret. Right, okay, let's not. I'm definitely gonna regret that. I don't do that. Let's go as low as possible first, and only afterwards. Right, like that. And then you can go like that. So then, here, go as low as possible. Right, and now you can go like that. There we go. Okay. Because now we can freely move with the metro lines later on, without having to redo any of these. Okay, so from here, yeah, I guess it can be one now. Shit, okay, that was upstairs. Can be only one, because this had only one either way. We're gonna go from here, because this will get deleted later on. There we go. So at least this is fixed for now. Go up. did I do here? Yes, this needs to go back like that. Okay. And I think I had... Apparently I didn't... Okay. So this feels like we've connected the highways. This is gonna start to run as well now. We're gonna see shortly. Did I delete something? It seems like yes, I rebuilt it. I'm hoping this will start running as... How does that? Goes around. Yeah, I mean, maybe it's not running because there's nothing on this other side. But it is connected, right? It's nothing on this other side. Okay, could make a save here. Because now we're gonna start building this side of the town. And how we're gonna do that, let's see here. I'm thinking of moving... Can I place this in the center? No, I cannot. But I can place it here. I won't place it here though. I would place it here maybe. Yeah, here would be great. Because I just wanted to reach... right, we need the water as well. But that shouldn't be a problem. Basically... Oh, these guys are not pumping. Why is that? Because that's not connected to anything. Great. Alright, because this was not straight. Definitely. Put up there. This is straight though. So let's use this one. Might as well go through there. Then this should be at 90 degrees. Not that it matters, it doesn't really matter. Okay, but why are those not running? That matters though. Ah, yeah, I know why they don't run, because this one is not connected. These were connected actually, so... Yeah. Now they're gonna start up. At some point, they should start up. What's going on here? Oh, was it? It was paused. God damn it. Oh, because of the pipe, maybe. It might have been because of the pipe. Okay. Well, that should disappear in time. Okay. Let's finish the water side of things. This doesn't have to be perfect, because pipes we're ever gonna need. Right. Over here. Okay, now let's see, something is not... I'm hoping this is just because the pump started, right? Hopefully. And we should not... I mean, this should take water out, right? We should not flood the other part of the map, hopefully. Right, okay. There we go. Yeah, that looks bad. It is bad. But we don't have the space. I feel like we don't have the space for about 4 or 5 of these things. These are way consume way too much space, right? Okay, what else could I do here? Can have electricity like that, and I would like to delete this road bit, which we are going to rebuild later on, just because I won't be able to place it though, right? I need a road. Because I want to get energy on this side as well. And to do that, is this not connected in either way? Yep, it's not connected in either way, so that's how we're gonna do it. I'm gonna connect this side. Like so, and this side like so. Well, that's not a nice way to connect it. Actually, let's at least have a perpendicular. Right, like that. And we can go further down over here like that, right? Actually, not as much, just as that at most. That at most, okay. So now we can move this thing. So we're probably gonna have electricity. Hopefully we're gonna have electricity right here as well, very easy, from the same lands. Okay, so I feel like I should start with the middle, even though I do not require residential just yet. I'm thinking of placing... Actually no, I won't place residential straight in the middle. We're gonna place residential like this on the sides, and then offices on 3 rows like that. That's what I'm thinking. But in order to do that, we're gonna place offices all the way around over here. So in order to do that, let's see, we're gonna do one like this, and let's link this as well. I'm just doing this because it's easier for me than those power lines. Okay, so first off, simply gonna go with offices all over the sides over here. And they should have power from these things, because then we can connect the power to the middle, and as soon as we can connect the power to the middle, we can remove the things up there. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. The middle has to be clear. So then 1 and 2, they're gonna be offices. But let's let it wait for those to be offices, and then we're gonna continue with that. Okay, I'm just gonna go for another smoke. Then we're gonna continue building here. Okay, how are we with the offices? They're still running. Let them finish the circle there, the semicircle. Semi-square, actually. This will be very low, because we do not. Not yet. But we will soon. I want to start with the middle because I want to place fire trucks and police offices in these middle sections here. So that's why I'm starting with the middle. Also because of the electricity, right? So we can remove the other, these unnecessary ones. As soon as we have full circle, there we go, we can do this. I'm just gonna create some offices over here. Actually, I'm gonna create a full square of offices over here that should be connected to the power grid. Right, this is definitely not needed anymore because we have power through that side. Could have actually deleted these over here, but it's okay. Right, now this needs a bit of go just just connect. Right. Okay, so that's connected. Now I do want some more connections over here. Up until here, actually. I'm just gonna go offices for now. We're gonna see later on what exactly I'm gonna use over there. I'm gonna do the same thing until this side. Let's go just with 4, right? Up until there. Because that will allow me to place, right? Also, besides that, I would like this to be fully right. So then we have power everywhere. And I will be able to remove the power lines from there as well. The power, what are these? Eolian, how are these called? Wind turbines, okay. There we go. Connect here and we are good on that. Great, now we can remove these. As well, since we're gonna have power everywhere. Great. So now, this is what I'm thinking. One over here like that. Actually, I would like the fire trucks to be further out. And then the 2 police departments right next to them. There we go. That should create a nice So that means now I can add a lot more offices on the sides. Though before adding more offices there, I'm thinking I should place some parks, because that, I don't know if parks actually or just, I'm curious on that. I don't have an idea just yet. I really don't. But what I do know, I do need to fill an area, actually 2 areas. I would like to start with the left side actually, over here. Right, now we can see there are people coming from both sides. I'm just... Problem is you can't see. They are moving though quite fast, right? They're not really staying anywhere. Maybe here. Why is that? Ah, because of this road, because all of them are going up there. That's gonna be fixed. That's gonna be fixed. Almost. Not really though. Not really. I could add, let's see, one more road over there, though it's not gonna help our case. I actually cannot add one road there, it seems. Okay, now I understand why this is happening, but I do not have a way of fixing that. Not just yet. Later on we will, but that's okay, because for now we just want the population. But they won't, since we already have a lot of parks over there. I feel like they won't move as much. So now it's like this. Fire station. Let's say police station. And you're telling me that doesn't cover our friends up here? Yep. Not really, and that's mostly because of the way I've placed the roads. Right. It will cover them up here. Don't cover them down here as much. Well, let's see, we're gonna start with the middle though, so for symmetry purposes, gonna see later on how this will run, but for symmetry purposes, I'm gonna add these 4 squares as industrial, right, as offices. We're gonna add these 2 sides over here as industrial as well as offices as well. And I don't know, I feel like this is way too much. This is gonna be way too much residential. So to fix this, I'm gonna place some commercial here as well. And I'm thinking only 4 roads like this, 4 squares like this for commercial. And the same thing over here. I'm gonna place commercial on both sides. Actually, maybe I should place some commercial here as well. On all lines, right? And then we can go residential with the rest. Right, because as soon as that happens, now we can remove these 2 areas. Which I'm not sure yet what we're gonna provide over there. Well, actually we're gonna continue the commercial row over here in the middle. I feel like I should place commercial here as well. Not 100% sure, but we're gonna do that for now. And we're gonna see later on, because I'm probably gonna remove all the commercial later on. Well, not all of it, but I feel like this is already a bit much. Even though it doesn't look like it yet. But once we level everything up, maybe it's gonna be too much. So now that we have that, I feel like we can add 2. 2, 3. Well, we can, because we do need the upper sides as well. So let's just see what we do in that case. So should I place commercial up as well? I'm conflicted about that, because commercial is... For now we're gonna build on symmetry, and let's say we're gonna place commercial here as well. And we're gonna see what happens later on with the other problems. Because we do need a bit of stuff, because we're gonna have a lot of we are going to have a lot of requirements here. I think I should go with one more row. Yeah, I should definitely go with one more row of offices on each side, so we can divert a lot of the traffic onto those sides. I could also do something like this, or over there, or over there. It's mostly important over here on the top side, because we're gonna have to place the incinerators somewhere, and like in the middle, all of them in the middle would be the best solution for that. I'm just not entirely sure yet. So all the rest I feel like should be residential. But we're gonna see, we're gonna start slowly with residential, cause let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So we've got 1, 2, 3, and then this is gonna be the middle. Let's do the middle over here, and then it's gonna be the same. 1, 2, 3, and this is gonna be the middle residential. There we go. So nobody wants to live here yet, cause the services are quite low. But we're gonna fix that, because we've got only police and fire department, right? So now we are gonna have to create a few hospitals. I would start with a few hospitals, and let's see how we should go about that. Like placing them in the middle is gonna be the best solution for now. So let's place some like this. Right, and that area can be dissolved now, because we are gonna have a power because of those things, those hospitals, right? We need education. Of course, let's build some of these. We're just gonna build them for now on this lane here. We're gonna have to deal with that later on though. But for now we're just gonna place a lot of them, because we're gonna have a lot of population, so we're gonna place a lot of them up there for now. We're gonna check later on how are we gonna... Also let's check a bit, because though the population has not grown enough to be a concern just yet. Water will never be a concern, I feel like. Garbage might be a concern. We should take care of education. Education is the only thing left. So let's see, how do we withstand? Well, as soon as a residential comes in, I feel like 4 high schools here, maybe 3, at least 3 high schools, or maybe just 2. Let's have 2 for now, and 2 should be enough even later on, actually. And I'm wanting them here somehow, though that will cause some issues, sadly. Well, we're gonna place them symmetrically for now. So 2 high schools, and then we need I would say at least 4 of these. These I will place in the middle like that, yep. That works. So where is that? 1, 2, and the third one. 1, 2, and the third one. Actually, this is a bit jarring here, but what can we do for now? Okay. That should be... Well, it won't as soon as we add all the freaking population, because everything else I'm gonna go full on population, because we're gonna remove everything from up here, and we need to add parks afterwards. But I need the full population so we can see how things work out. Can I place it like that? No, I can't. That's bad. I'm actually just gonna move this one from there over to here. There we go. And now everything here will be residential. This is probably too much. I mean, it's definitely gonna be too much. So I could do this. Let's have another row of 4 over here. Like that, because we're trying to make the population not travel as far. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6, and that's the 7th. Okay, that seems symmetric enough. Now all the rest would be residential. Now this is gonna be a huge growth now. But we want that because as soon as it grows, we are gonna remove population from this side. Even though this is a higher yielding income population, we need to make sure everything works out on this other side, so we can complete the grid on this side as well. Also, we are gonna move... Yeah, this is what I was afraid of. Now let me just check. How's my residential? It's there. Okay, let's move this a bit. How can I see the residential area and pollution as well? I can't really see it. That's problematic. But that definitely... I'm gonna use the good old... Well, actually I can use a road. Let's use a road. Yep. I can go, so apparently we can go one more row of offices, and we're gonna do that. Because we're definitely gonna have way too much population, in my opinion. And if not, we can remove some of it from down. So let's see then. These 4 rows over here removed. Same thing over here, 4. And we want that offices, because offices have a bit of immunity, let's say, to there we go. Like so. I should start removing population from down here, so they can move over onto that other side, and see, without parks, how far will they upgrade. They won't upgrade as far, I'm sure of that. But let's see, we're gonna go slowly, because this is level 5, so this is hurting. This is gonna hurt for sure. But as soon as they move on to this other side, the better. Because tomorrow I'm thinking of completing the second side. And then we can use parks and everything else to see how we can. Yeah, the traffic is kind of a mess, because all of them want to go down here, but it should... Well, I don't know, it might not, because this is way more... The grids here are way more smaller than the ones up here. So we're definitely gonna have some issues. Could set some priority roads, so the boulevards should have priority. We should have that. Let's see, how can we do that? Can I do that now? That's from here. So I want this to have priority. Is all of this called Washington Street? How can I see that? Washington Street, Washington Street, Washington Street. Okay, so Washington Street needs to have priority. Then Franklin Boulevard should have priority as well. Then this should have priority as well. And of course that one not really. Okay, so let's see if this fixes a bit this side. Right, so the squares do have a bit of a build up over here. But that will disappear. I mean, this will disappear in the sense that this happens because so many people move in, right? Definitely because they are not at such a higher grade. Also, I guess, let's see, did this affect our... Yeah, it definitely affected some of our people. But if we do it in slow increments, we should maintain the population, even though it goes up now. The income, I'm losing the income because here we have level 5, right? Almost level 5. And here we're gonna have about level 2 or 1 actually. Wow, really? No, it should go up to 3, come on. It has everything besides parks. Might just need some time, I'm hoping. But we're simply gonna remove more and more, 2 at a time. Offices here can disappear already. Don't have any blues. Let's kill the blues off. That will hurt even more actually. We need to keep this up until the last moment, so we have power. I mean, those parks really did so much good. So much good. It feels like so much good. So, what could I do then? I mean, no, we just need to wait right, so the population moves from here up onto that other side. There's a lot of space over here. And as they move, these roads here should become way, right? And we can see that there's not so much traffic over here that it can destroy all our traffic. Don't understand. Ah, right, because this is priority as well. Okay, but this is a good distance, right? So these can stop only here and here. Or these only here and here. The rest, well, I mean, right, this will stop here, but can't really do anything about that. Because we want the low roads to be low, not travel as much. They also go both directions, so we shouldn't have... Boulevard should mostly be for the people coming in. I'm getting population. Though it seems like we are not. If the population here doesn't level up on this other side, problem is it just takes some time for it to do that. Very concerned. I mean, they should be at least level 3. Come on. Guys here are almost level 5, so... Does it grow? Maybe that slow? It might grow that slow. Not enough workers. Well, I mean... and how is that my problem? Is it because I'm canning a lot of citizens? Definitely because I'm canning a lot of citizens. Well, for making them to move forcefully is very bad, actually. Okay, but they should go up top. It's alright, I could move a bit of these, see how that affects us. It probably affects us terribly. This has... Oh my god, the industrial also benefits from, well, the bad type of industry. We don't need profit anymore. Not as high, because from now on we're gonna probably just add services and stuff like that. So a few buildings. Okay. Seems like we can. One more. They are moving on that other side, so that's good. So one of these blocks is definitely having a dent in my economy every time. Actually, you know what? Yeah, let's delete a bit more of them, cause come on. We've got enough money to let it run for a bit. Now let's see how education looks. So university is good, we don't need one more. I definitely need a bit more high schools. We are gonna add those in the middle here, just so we can keep up with the jobs. Everything that will help. Two more, and I'm gonna place more of these as well, because we are gonna remove them from this other side, so mostly that's why. Medically, how are we doing there? Yeah, this is way too much, so let's remove all of these. There we go. That's that. Now we're gonna probably add more, but later on. Okay, so that's that. That's definitely way more than I need. So what else? That's done with. Yeah. We can definitely, so that's definitely the problem why these guys are not leveling up as fast. But they will in time. Because it's actually deleting the citizens, it seems. They don't really just move over there. I'm actually deleting, and since they are tier 5, it's quite tier 4 and 5, right? It's quite detrimental. So then let's just force, even if it costs a bit, force the growth here super rapidly, just so we can do it as fast as possible, because we can delete them afterwards pretty easily. But like this, at least, we're gonna have a super fast education growth. I'm gonna probably need one more university now. But we'll hold down a bit on that one, since we need to see if I can get back on positives. I'm definitely not gonna be all positive after I remove all of these guys over here. Do I have any policies intact? I don't want to use any policies just yet. Great. Policies, that's good. I could use the big business benefactor. I could use just for the extra income. That's a lot of extra income. Okay, now let's do something stupid. Also, let's do a mini save before I do the stupid thing. I'm gonna remove a lot of area. Let's see, this will affect us quite heavily, but we will be able to delete a few more buildings that I'm hoping won't be necessary. So I can delete this because this is not necessary here anymore. There we go. It hurt a bit, but we're still on positive and everything goes up, so we are good on that. This is not even the middle, so we can go down as well. I just need the fire trucks to be running over here. Let's see. We don't have any police. Don't have any police over here. Okay. We do have a fire department. We're gonna leave that for now there. So you know what? I'm gonna move this just over here. Really? Right, and it seems we can write like this. We at least can dezone faster, as we can see. Still have income, positive income. Yeah, now we did go a bit overboard here. But population should get into this area. They are gonna go, yes, they are. I'm waiting. I'm confused if they are gonna get to level 5 on their own. I'm very confused about that, if I'm gonna actually need parks or not. Happiness is still, well, pretty good with 0 parks. The parks will only bring happiness to close to 100, so I don't know if it's such a good thing. Offices is very bad though. But I mean, that's because we're deleting the high offices and keeping the low ones, so... Elementary school, right, you don't need that. Okay, so traffic should be better now. Well, it's not gonna be better here because we're gonna have a lot of population. getting in. Right. So let's see now. Okay, profit is skyrocketing. I don't understand exactly why. I really don't understand why, actually, but why is it? Do I have tourists? No. What the hell happened? That's way too much. Okay, and now we can remove this side as well, and then we can remove the entire grid. Right, and because we do that, we won't need this bullshittery over here. Now, is this... that's not enough space, that's the problem. Yep, that is a problem. But fine, be it. Okay, now we can delete all of it from over here. So we can create our grid. Okay, that's a decent profit again, because I didn't understand that profit at all. And it's gonna go down, so I don't know exactly what happened there, but it went up way more than I expected it to. Right, so now this needs to disappear, because we're gonna bring the roads from that other side. Okay, so I feel like we can add this second road over here. That needs to go there. Now let's check that everything is alright. Yeah, everything is alright. Because this thing here is a bit annoying, but it's okay. Right. The only other thing would be this needs to connect fully. But if that happens, we cannot really move this there, only here. Because of that, that's what we are gonna do. That's what we are gonna do. This is all offices, so offices will suffer a bit, but that's okay from my standpoint of view. Just so we can continue with these things over here. Okay, now let's see the roads. Right. Okay. Now we won't link everything from here to here. That would be stupid. What I will link though is the main boulevards. They need to go till the bottom part. So those will be linked. So let's start with those actually in that case. These will need linkage. I'm hoping it won't does that bullshittery. Okay, so we're definitely gonna have to redo this last side down here, because I cannot allow that imperfectness. My OCD does not approve. So let's see. Up until here everything is good. From here on out something happens. Okay, but we do have great boulevards running. So let's see, we've got 1, 2, 3 and 4, right? This still has priority, right? If we go on roads. We don't have to go on roads though. Is this not called Washington Street? Oh, it doesn't have priority anymore. How about this one? I didn't touch this one. This one has priority. And how about you? You don't have priority again because I touched you. Great. Well, let's place priority again. We're gonna probably have to do this one more time. Oh my god, the economy is quite nice. So most of them are level 4. 3 and 4. We need them to get to N2. So we're gonna see how it grows. Which would be our next thing we want is at 40k, so we're not gonna do that today, but tomorrow for sure. Okay, so that grid here is problematic. We should be able to continue with the grid up here. Now, just need it to go from this side up until the end. We need the middle free. So then let's do that and see how far we can go. Without having any issues. Okay. So that seems good enough. Now let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So definitely this one will be able to go up on that other side. We have the square of priorities, which hopefully will allow me to have everything. So this definitely needs to yield about 38k population, which not looking good right now. And that's so we might have a chance to get to where we want to get. So then if that happens, let's see if we can fix this problem here. Because here we're definitely not gonna have any problem. We might do that as well over here, right? And I could do this entire grid. Oh my god, the income is what? My friend, that's way too much for what we need to do from now on. Oh, damn it. Forgot about that middle lane. Well, great. Where is that? This needs to be deleted. So is this, and so is that. So as long as we can get 38k over here, we know we can definitely do this, because this is actually a bit more than a half. But 10k over here is still quite something. Though we've got no policies in place, and that's gonna help as well, quite much, quite in a... Yes, this entire middle, I do not want any connections. I want one connection there and one connection here. The connection here is gonna be this one. Let's start with that then. Those connections will most likely change when we're gonna add those special buildings in. Okay. Now I do need to try this. Let's see if it can be fixed, like simply like so. Fucked it up over here. Which is a problem. Which is a very bad problem. But I do have a solution in case. That cannot be right. There you go. And this should not fuck up anything, so... Okay. Now it works. Problem solved. What the hell happened there? Okay. Grid is completed here as well. Well, we actually done more than I've planned, because I didn't expect to create the second grid today. The landscaping went way easier than I expected actually. Okay, so population is still growing, quite slow. Let's just have a quick check on our things over here. So we're definitely gonna need one more power outlet, which we can add over here. Actually, we will be able to add all of them over onto this side. So we've got one more power outlet, which is nice. This is not a problem. Garbage, I don't know. This seems like it's gonna be a problem. So let's just add more for now. See how it affects our population and everything. In the middle here, right? Double it. Hopefully that will... Well, that will be bad from some parts of the town, but okay. 3k. This is only gonna go down. University is only gonna go down, so that's why it is growing, but it's growing lower and lower. Now I do wonder if does this affect Don't think that this affects us in any way. Also, the placement is so bad. So very bad. Actually, I think we are just gonna let's see the death rate though. That might be a thing. No, it's okay. Still okay. Elder care, children care. It's quite okay. Right. So we've got this minus, which is quite equivalent to this minus over here, I would say. So yeah, this is more or less about half of the map without the middle part, but in the middle part actually we're only gonna use buildings, right? Utility buildings, so it's probably necessary. The rest needs to come from policies. Definitely needs to come from policies. So maybe if I do this, but I don't want to do it. I want to do it at the end, actually. I think the boost at the end would be far greater. Far greater than the boost right now. What did I want to see the land value? Right. That's correct, the land value is quite low. But are we getting level 5s? At least all of it should go to level 4. We can check from here actually. No level 5s, so I feel like that's the parks doing. Once we're gonna add in parks, we're gonna get to level 5, which will allow more population, which is good, because we still need about 9k on that side. If we get another 9k on that side, you're definitely gonna complete this challenge. So for now, for today, I'm just gonna add a few parks over on this middle side, because that's easy to do. And it does not affect us in a bad anyway. And we at least can, well, I think we can reach right. We can reach these buildings to level 5, so can we reach 40k? We're gonna see if that even works. Because if parks don't really work, increasing the population number, no, they don't really. Maybe a bit. Okay, a bit it does work. That is, this will reach level 5. Damn it, these are offices. All of these are offices, that's why the population doesn't really grow. All of these guys are offices, all of them. Population is actually here. So the offices need, yeah, they definitely need parks as well. Well, we can still do stuff, a lot of stuff actually, because transport will help. Let's see traffic a bit, I'm curious. 81. Yeah, and this is because, hey, is this not under priority again? What happened here? This is a priority road. So why do it stops? It should not stop on... Oh, because it's filled. It's filled. It's actually filled. Yeah, it's actually filled. Well, we do have a little bit of inside though. Apparently this road is extremely traveled. Right. Okay. Well, we're gonna stop here for today. We've got quite a bit of the city done. And this is gonna be, I think, in some of its final form up until we get to the population we want. Oh, I don't know, I don't feel like the parks, but they're not in range of population, so that's why it didn't happen. I don't know, I actually don't know if we're gonna be able to reach, so this is quite a large deficit. We're definitely gonna reach 60k easily. But that's still 50k to go, 15k to go. Afterwards, just by building the town, we're gonna reach 60k, right? So tomorrow we're gonna actually start building the town on this other side, as soon as we do the intersection part. We need to do that as well. And then we're gonna play a bit with how many intersections, how many exits and entries do we really want and need. Okay, that's it for today. We're gonna save. Thank you for watching. We're continuing tomorrow.